Have you ever wondered what drives people to do what they do, or why some organizations are more successful than others? If you have, you're not alone. Simon Sinek, a British-American author and motivational speaker, has spent a good chunk of his career trying to answer these very questions. His findings are encapsulated in his best-selling book, Start With Why. The central theme of Start With Why is the importance of understanding the reasons behind our actions. According to Sinek, the most successful individuals and companies are those that are clear about their why, their purpose or belief that motivates them to do what they do. This why is not about making money. That's a result. It's about the cause, the belief, the very reason your organization exists. Now let's delve a little deeper into Sinek's ideas. He presents a simple but powerful model called the Golden Circle. Picture a bullseye with 3 concentric circles. The outermost circle is what, the middle circle is how, and the innermost circle, the bullseye, is why. Most organizations operate from the outside in, starting with what they do and then how they do it. However, the truly successful ones, the game changers, start from the inside out. They start with why. This concept of starting with why isn't just applicable to businesses, it's equally relevant to individuals. Whether you're a student deciding on a career path, a professional contemplating a job change, or someone pondering over life's big questions, understanding your why can provide clarity, inspire action, and generate resilience. So the next time you embark on a new project or face a challenging decision, remember to start with why. Understanding your why gives you a foundation, a starting point, a North Star to guide your decisions and actions. Understanding your why is the key to finding purpose and inspiration, both individually and as an organization. As we move forward, we'll dive deeper into the how and what of the Golden Circle and uncover the profound insights that Simon Sinek has to share, so stay tuned. So what exactly is this Golden Circle that Sinek talks about? Now this is where things get really interesting. Sinek's Golden Circle is a model that breaks down the way we communicate into 3 distinct parts: why, how, and what. Imagine a bullseye target. In the center, the bullseye itself, we have why. This is our purpose, our belief, our reason for doing what we do. It's the core belief that inspires us to take action. It's the answer to the question, why does your organization exist? Just outside the why, we have the how. This is the process, the specific actions taken to realize the why. It's how we bring our beliefs to life. It's the methods we use, the path we take, the actions we perform. It's the answer to the question, how do you differentiate yourself or your offering? And finally, on the outermost layer, we have the what. This is the tangible, the results, the things we can see, touch, or measure. It's what we do or what we produce. It's the answer to the question, what do you do? Now here's the catch. Most people or organizations start from the outside of the circle and work their way in. They start with what, then they move on to how. And if they ever get there, they finally reach why. They start with their product or service, then they think about the process, and rarely do they delve into the purpose or the belief that drives them. But the real magic happens when we reverse this order, starting with why. This is the essence of Sinek's Golden Circle. When we start with why, we communicate from the inside out. We start with our purpose, our belief, and then we figure out how to bring that belief to life, and finally what product or service can best serve that purpose. This approach can be transformative, leading to more inspired organizations, more motivated teams, and more satisfied customers. It's not just a model of communication, it's a blueprint for success. Why is why so important, you might ask? Well, let's dive into it. The magic of the why lies in its power to inspire, to motivate, to stir the soul. It's not about what we do or how we do it, but about why we choose to undertake our endeavors. The why is our purpose, our belief, our reason to get out of bed every morning. Let's delve into some real-world examples, straight from the pages of Simon Sinek's Start With Why. Consider Martin Luther King Jr. His why was a belief in a world where everyone is judged by their character, not their color. His dream was so inspiring, so powerful, that it moved millions and brought about a wave of social change. King didn't have a plan of action. He didn't start with the what or the how. No, he started with the why, his dream of a more equal world, and that's what truly resonated with people. Or let's take the Wright brothers. They weren't the only ones trying to figure out flight. But unlike others who were driven by fame or fortune, the Wright brothers' why was a sheer belief in the impossible, in human potential. Their passion, their why, was contagious. It inspired those around them and led them to succeed where others with more resources and knowledge failed. Starting with why isn't just about finding your purpose. It's about communicating that purpose to others. It's about inspiring them, engaging them, and making them believe in your cause. It's not about manipulating people into buying a product or service, but about building a community that believes in your vision. The why is the heart of any successful endeavor. It's the core belief that drives every decision, every action. When we start with why, we're not just setting a goal. We're setting a vision, a dream, a purpose. And that's something people can truly get behind. So, to answer the question, why is why so important? It's because when we start with why, we can inspire others and achieve remarkable things. But what about the how and what, you may ask? Indeed, these two elements are also essential pieces of the puzzle. They are the practical aspects that help to manifest the why into reality. But here's the catch. They only make sense when they are guided by a clear why. Think of the why as the compass of your journey. It's the guiding principle, the North Star that gives you direction. It's your core belief, your purpose, the reason you get out of bed in the morning. The how and what, on the other hand, are the paths you take and the actions you do to reach that North Star. Let's delve into the how. It's the process, the methods, the strategies you employ to fulfill your why. It's the way you do things, the tactics you use, the actions you take. It's how you translate your why into tangible, actionable steps. The how is the bridge between your why and what, turning your vision into a reality. Then there's the what. This is the end result, the product, the service, the thing you offer to the world. It's the manifestation of your why and how. It's what people see, touch, and experience. It's the tangible proof that your why exists and that your how works. However, the how and what are not the starting point, they are the outcome. They are guided by the why, not the other way around. Without a clear why, your how and what can easily veer off course. They can become disjointed, aimless, lacking in purpose and direction. The how and what become mere tasks, rather than meaningful actions tied to a greater purpose. So while the how and what are integral parts of the journey, they are not the destination. They are the means to an end, not the end itself. They are the vehicles that carry your why from the realm of ideas into the world of reality. Without a clear why, the how and what can lack direction and purpose. So, what can we learn from Start With Why? In this enlightening journey through Simon Sinek's groundbreaking book, we've uncovered some profound truths that can change the way we approach our lives, our work, and our relationships. Let's recap the most salient points we've discussed. At the heart of Sinek's philosophy is the Golden Circle model. This simple but powerful concept argues that the why should be the core of all our actions, not an afterthought. By starting with the question of why we do what we do, we can align our actions with our core beliefs and values. This gives our endeavors a sense of purpose and authenticity that can resonate with others on a deep emotional level. The why is not just about making a profit or achieving a goal. It's about understanding our deeper motivations and aspirations. It's about identifying the cause that we are truly passionate about, and letting that passion guide our actions. When we operate from this place of deep purpose, we can inspire others and make a real difference in the world. But the why is just the beginning. Once we've identified our why, we need to articulate how we're going to achieve our goals and what specifically we're going to do. This is where the how and what come into play in the Golden Circle model. The how refers to the methods, strategies, or principles that will guide our actions, while the what refers to the tangible results or outcomes of our efforts. The importance of starting with why cannot be overstated. It is the key to inspiring others and achieving lasting success. When we start with why, we create a strong foundation for everything else we do. We create a vision that people can believe in, and we pave the way for authentic, purpose-driven action. Let's remember that the power of why is not just a concept, but a practice. It's a way of thinking and acting that can transform our lives and the world around us. Remember, to inspire others and achieve success, always start with why.